Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Custom Culture Rodcast, brought to you by Old School Rods and Car Culture Rods magazines. We are here once again in the ridiculously hot town of Buda, Texas. It's 109 degrees today, y'all. I almost died.
It's spicy.
It's spicy. Anyway, this is the second season of the Custom Culture Rodcast. I'm Double Deuce. I'm sitting right here next to the man. Murpho, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing great, Deuce. Thanks for having me again.
Well, it's your show, so thanks for having us.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, so am I, dude. I love this, man.
I think we're gonna have a great episode. It's going to be inspiring.
It's gonna be a great
Very
episode.
inspiring.
We got both girls back in the house.
With two lady publishers.
Hey,
We-
hello.
We do. We have Miss Sarah.
Howdy.
There we go. And you.
Oh, hi. I was like
That would
waiting
be
for...
Miss Shelby for
Miss
all of our
Shelby.
listeners
Hello.
out there in
Oh,
I'm
gosh,
Instagram.
I forgot to say your name. I was looking at you.
It's okay.
I meant to say it both at the same time. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I was being like,
okay.
hey, you.
It's okay,
I
yeah.
screwed that up. We could fix it in post if we weren't filming.
Listen, we'll let it slide this
Oh,
time.
my gosh.
Okay?
Got to get it right, Deuce.
We do. How have y'all been?
Good.
Great.
We just got
Wait,
back
oh,
from Kansas.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was a great trip.
So good.
It was
Had a
the
blast.
best weather in KKOA history.
Literally.
42nd annual Lead Said Spectacular.
What was the weather like?
85.
A high of 85 on Saturday. Can you fathom a situation where you're hanging out outside? I'm wearing a jumpsuit. Hanging out, not sweating. It's incredible.
No, I can't. I've been down here too long.
What is that like, that summer?
Yeah, but I know
Wild summer.
the guests that we have on today, they can imagine that because they are up in the great Northwest. We have TJ from Willamina Kustoms. How you doing there, sir?
Hey, I'm good. Welcome to Oregon, my friend.
I actually went to high school up there in Aloha.
Really?
Yeah, right outside Beaver. That's what's funny. I was thinking, Willamina
Well, heck,
Kustoms. And then I dawned on me and
neighbors.
went, oh my gosh, Willamina, Oregon. That's right there in Yamhill County.
Yes, it is in Yamhill County. And it's crazy. You went to high school in Oregon, and I went to high school in East Texas.
Oh.
You can still hear the Texas in my voice, but I don't miss the sweat.
Oh, dude. Today 109 degrees. Horrible.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Well, it's about 80 here if it makes you feel
It's
better.
about 80. Listen to you.
Yeah, it was
Horrible.
in the 50s. It was in the 50s last night. We slept with our windows
Wow.
open. Yes,
It's
yes.
It was a scalding 80 degrees today in the Oregon Northwest.
Yeah, it felt like it was in the 50s last night at home, but it's only because I had to put the air conditioner on, 59 or 60
Yeah.
or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah,
Bring it
absolutely.
down a
Yeah.
notch.
Man, it's been hot, Deuce.
It has been hot. But I'm glad you're up there, man. I need to fly up there. Fly up to the Oregon coast and just sit in the cool for a while. That's where we all need to go.
Yeah. Let's make it happen.
Absolutely.
We need to go to a car show at the Oregon coast. Let's make that happen. Let's plan a car show at the Oregon coast.
Yeah, let us know, TJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in.
Yeah, so the Oregon coast is amazing. The other day it was really hot in Salem, and so we took a drive over to the coast, and it was in the 70s. And
Dreamy.
you just lay on the beach and listen to the waves roll in, and that's
Great life you
more to
lead.
say, but I won't.
But TJ knows all about Texas weather.
Yeah. Especially East
gosh.
Texas.
East Texas.
And East Texas, I mean, we're hot, but East Texas is hot. It's humid. It's sticky. That's all Houston, Galveston, all that kind of. Whereabouts are you at?
I was in Tyler.
Tyler. Oof.
Oh, yeah. That's not far.
No,
Yeah.
it's not great.
Yeah, I was in Tyler.
Tyler's up in the,
So everybody always
Arkansas
mistakes
border.
me when I said that from Taylor, but I'm not from Taylor. I'm from Tyler.
Yeah, Taylor's not far from us.
Yeah.
Tyler's up near the Arkansas border.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. We're
So
close to,
hot.
right up the road. They call us the Arklatex. We're right at Louisiana and Arkansas and Texas. So,
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Alligators and swampers.
I got a story of running out of Shreveport one time, and then we went straight to Tyler to make sure we got far enough out of Louisiana. But we're not going to talk about that today. Anyway.
How about our second guest we have
Oh,
on the
yeah.
line?
I'm sorry. And our second guest we have on today is Miss Allison. You there?
I'm here.
Hello, Miss Allison. So all right. Give us I was going to say, TJ, give us a backstory on what you do and how Allison is involved and how you guys met and all the goodies.
Okay, so TJ came to the Willamina High School. We met each other both at our first years at Willamina High School, which was actually this year. So we've kind of been on this crazy ride together.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a student, yes.
I am.
TJ is
Teacher.
Or
Teacher
sorry,
at
teacher.
Willamina Kustoms.
okay, but a student of life.
Yeah.
No, maybe. All right. I'll try another one later.
Yeah.
Hit that sound thing, will you please? There she is. There you go.
It's all right. They don't all land.
All right, so TJ, tell us about what you got going on up there, buddy.
Hey, let me tell you something. This is a high school like none other. So, I mean, we started last year. It was my first year there in Willamina. And the year before, I taught on the Oregon coast. So, a beautiful average of about 70 degrees every day. But anyway,
Killing me.
I live in Salem. I live in Salem, and so Willamina is right down the road, and it's a small, very small community, just a logging town. So we have a couple of major lumber mills there, but I went out there and didn't know what to expect, and so my principal kind of gave us full reins. Let's do this deal, and so we got some grants last year. We got a lot of community support. In fact, a little over $400,000 last year in grants.
Dang.
Good for y'all.
And
Congrats.
yeah. So I got to tell you, we got 2 brand new Haas machines, 1 mill and 1 turning center. We got a new Bailey CNC press brake. We got a new 5x10 plas table, lasers. We got a big 60-inch Roland body wrap, printer.
I tell you what,
And we even
I'm
got
gonna
a.
put the car up there.
You dang right. That's what you need to come do. Our latest purchase was not our latest, but next to latest was we got a brand new digital screen printer. So I mean, these kids, Shelby, I sent you some pictures, and you'll see some T-shirts and stuff in there. And so these kids, we work on our designs, and they print the T-shirts. We can print up to like 50 T-shirts per hour. And then in the shop, you know what? We try to do kind of like non-traditional shop stuff. So in the shop, we have 2 consecutive cars, or two projects going to be running parallel to each other. So in one bay, we have a full electric car that we're building, 100% electric. And sitting right next to it is a 66 Coupe de Ville. And so they're doing all tubular suspension, LS swap, new floor pans, you name it. So, and then we have a full manufacturing shop with all the CNC stuff. And we're trying to kind of be innovative. We're trying to start new programs all the time. So our latest program, I was saying, we just got a grant. It's a workforce type grant for $85,000, and we bought a new 18-wheeler style truck, and we're going to start teaching commercial driver license as well next year. So
Good for you.
kids,
Yeah.
oh yeah, these kids they're crazy lucky. Lucky.
Yeah.
We're all being very jealous right now, TJ.
I was about to
So
ask.
I was going to interject with one of the cool factors here, because TJ, one of the things we talk about all the time on the Rodcast, about every episode that we do, is about how to get young people inspired and how to get them into custom culture and involved with hot rods and customs. And I've been really excited about this episode, y'all, because TJ has made this kind of his whole life's mission. And I don't know all of his background in terms of his car history and how he got to teaching, but he is involved with one of the coolest projects with helping kids get into this lane that I'm aware of in the country or anywhere. And he's up there kind of living his dream, doing exactly this, inspiring these kids to get involved with something. And I think, TJ, you're going to help me here, but when we spoke at the Roadster show, you were telling me, I think, that the graduation rate of all the kids that you're involved with this in program is close to 100%, correct?
Yeah, absolutely, it is. So the CTE, and that's kind of statistics. I still have trouble saying that, but anyway, it is. It's near 100%. All kids that are involved in some type of CTE program or vocational type hands-on program, they're just driven. I mean, it gives a lot of students a reason to wake up in the morning and come to school, something to look forward to.
So kids cross TJ's path and they get hooked on cars. And this is like the coolest thing, I mean, this really is like the ultimate for what we've been talking about on how to get people into the next or the next generation involved with doing this. And like, he's literally doing this every day.
Well, it's like bringing back shop class. Like so many schools are losing this stuff. And you're doing everything right up there, dude, by getting this stuff over there, getting the kids hooked, getting them in. And 100%, how great is that, man?
TJ, dude, like this, like you think about what's happening in the world today with like shop programs and all these things just going down the tubes. Like, how did you get here and how did they get so behind you?
So I'll tell you, at the first of the year, when I say we kind of had free reign, I mean, we had a new design technology class, and I'm sitting thinking about, well, you know what, Murphy, I got to tell you, before COVID struck, if you would have asked me about a CNC or about a computer, I would have probably gave you like an ugly gesture. I had no desire.
Right.
Yeah, Commodore 64.
Insert expletive.
Yeah. So I was kind of forced into the computer world and in this COVID deal, and then I fell in love with CNC stuff. So we started doing all this, and then Mark Stewart,
love Mark, he's great.
Which is an excellent friend of mine and a huge supporter of
awesome dude, big time car guy.
And, yeah, he is. He's amazing. And so Mark and I was talking. We've been friends for a while, just both the love of custom cars, etc. So, and Mark was telling me that Seaburst, his custom that was actually built in Portland in the 60s, was invited to go to the Grand National. And he said he got a nice size spot, and he was going to try to put a display together. And I told him, I said, hey, Mark, why don't you let my students build you a display? And Seaburst is a pretty nice car
and pretty iconic, dude. Pretty iconic.
Yeah. And so, his first reaction was like, well, high school kids, but after a few minutes, Mark said, let's do this, TJ. And so, the kids started designing. We had business meetings with Mark. We stamped things, we got approval, and then they used all their CNC tools, including their graphics machines, to build all this stuff. And most of these kids, Murphy, they're from small town, and they've never experienced anything like Grand National Roadster Show and you know what? That was kind of the downfall, because the very first car show that I took these guys to,
Grand National.
Could you set the bar a little higher?
Yeah, they didn't go to a local park down the road where there were 7 cars. Oh no.
No, so how do we back that up? But you know what, I got to tell you, we get down to Los Angeles, and so actually the guys that run the Grand National, they said that somebody had canceled on them, and would our students, would they be available to do goodie bags and help set up the show? So, you know what, that's kind of where it started. They put together, assembled like 1,500 goodie bags, and I'm sure, Allison, can you interject and tell us how you felt about those goodie bags?
Honestly, I don't want to paint the Grand National in a negative light, but if I had to do that, no, thank you. That was one of the most painstaking process ever. I can't.
You got to pay your dues, Allison. You got to pay your dues. You can't just roll up on every show. The Grand National.
So
I know, and it was a lot. It was a lot, honestly.
So Allison, I'm sitting here thinking about like how cool TJ is, and like what he does is inspiring to me, but how cool is he?
Honestly, he is my favorite teacher I've ever met in my 17 years of life.
Yeah.
17 years.
In all your experience.
Yeah.
But that's awesome, man.
He's amazing. He's an amazing teacher and an even better friend. I seriously, TJ was the reason I got into the car world. He took the challenge of restarting our shop basically head on, and he's done absolutely amazing. And we have so many people who are now interested in it, and so many people who want to join the Customs Club now, all because of TJ and the way that he has touched our high school.
Because TJ rocks. And I'm going to say, I was at the Roadster show, and I saw the display.
Gorgeous.
Shelby was there. It was amazing. Deuce,
And also, the display will be in this issue that just went to print yesterday, CKD 114. I think that'll be on sale September 4th, 5th.
So,
like that.
TJ, Allison, your feature that we did on the Roadster show and the display and on Willamina will be coming to newsstands pretty quick here in like a month.
Very soon. Walmart, Barnes & Noble's, Target will obviously have copies.
Books A Million, 7-Eleven, CVS, Kroger,
so
H-E-B.
that's happening.
Online at
I can't wait for you guys to get your hard copy,
Yes.
and then you're in print, and then I want to call you guys back and get to know, like, how's it feel, how you feel to tangibly hold a magazine where you're looking at it and go, dude, I'm in this thing, with the chills on the arms.
You're going to have to get your checkbook out because we're going to be celebrities at that point.
Willamina Kustoms is a year out. Please book with our assistant.
So, man, they do some cool stuff. And the booth, y'all, like the display was amazing.
Beautiful.
You did a fantastic job. And you could feel the energy. We got to do some stuff and meet the kids and shoot some pictures and talk about some stuff. It was awesome. Mark Stewart and Seaburst, and Seaburst came here.
Principal as well. What is her name again?
Oh yeah,
Jamie Fluke.
Jamie Fluke.
Yeah, she was really sweet.
Super sweet.
I was really excited when I was doing the layout because Shelby and I hold down the magazine side of things, and I noticed, I was like, hey, there's a lot of girls here. I was really excited to see girls in the mix. Yep. Yeah, girls in the program. And also in all the photos, they were doing all the work.
They were hustling.
Those are my people right there. I assume perhaps one of them was you, Allison.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Allison's like, I'm in
my
the mix.
girl.
Allison is in the mix. And Allison, you'll be proud of us here at Old School Rods and Car Culture Deluxe because the whole front of this magazine is girl power. Run by girls, built by girls, published by girls.
Yeah, and what is this about a female car? Is it club
TJ,
builder?
over the phone you mentioned. Is it a club within Willamina that's all female?
Yes.
So, yep. So, and I want you, Shelby, I don't know if you have that phone that I sent you all those text messages to. Okay. If you do, there's a picture in there. It's our new shirt, and it's the girls logo. So it's kind of like Rosie the Riveter style.
Love
and
it.
She's holding a big torch. Yeah, and we just put at work on there. So, and so now I'm going to jump back and forth a little bit. Allison is also known as the Enforcer.
Allison, my girl. I already love you.
Yes.
So when the dudes are kind of standing around not doing anything, Allison will tell them to get their bleep, bleep, bleep.
Yes.
Crack the whip.
Yeah.
Can I borrow Allison for about a week?
Does that sound familiar to you, Murph?
Yeah, Allison wants this girl's going places now. She's good, she's skilled, she is hands-on. But you're talking about run a crew now. People don't cross Allison.
Allison, have you ever been to Texas, darling?
I have not.
You want to come?
Yeah, please.
Don't mind the summer, you'll get used to it. It's not that bad.
Yeah, come in the winter where it's only like 90.
109 is not as bad as it sounds.
109 is exactly as bad as it sounds. What are you talking
All
about?
right, so we're employing Allison in 3 to 4 years. Can't wait.
Yes.
Hey, by the way,
Yeah, but let me
go ahead.
Yeah.
So let me tell you what Allison's. So Allison has an area that is painted, and that is Allison's area. And she has a sheet metal table. She has her own TIG welder, her own personal Lincoln helmet. She has a planishing hammer, a big English wheel, shrinker stretcher, and now we just bought the new Bailey. It's a brand new Bailey like power hammer. It's the best one that they the best one they offer. And so next year, Allison's challenge is to put. So we've made a 4-door 1937 Lincoln Zephyr 4-door. Turned it into a coupe.
Hell
And
yeah.
Allison is building the entire roof section and the entire trunk section. And we've also put a 37 Ford windshield in this thing just so that we kind of have that peak, thing going on. But
my gosh.
yeah, so that's Allison's car.
If Allison doesn't have a job lined up yet,
She does now.
You do
Come
now.
on down, sister.
she might really like Texas.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of which, y'all, we got to take a quick break for our sponsors, but we're going to have you guys right back. And ladies and gentlemen out there who are listening, we have Miss Allison and TJ from Willamina Kustoms out of Willamina, Oregon. And I have Sarah, Shelby, Murpho, and me, Double, and we will be back in just a moment. Once again, thank you guys for listening to the Custom Culture Rodcast, brought to you by Old School Rods and Car Culture Lux magazines. Hey y'all, this is Double Deuce, the voice of Custom Culture Rodcast. Do your part to keep print media alive. Head on over to murphospublishing.com. You can subscribe to both magazines, Car Culture Deluxe and Old School Rods. Do your part, as everyone should. Keep print media alive. Subscribe today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Season 2 of the Custom Culture Rodcast, brought to you by Old School Rods and Car Culture Lux magazines. I'm still sitting here with Murpho, with Shelby, with Miss Sarah, and we got TJ and Allison on the line. How y'all?
Oh, lovely.
There we go. We got you back.
So we were off
Actually,
the air.
I just had to put my sweater on.
TJ.
Nobody likes
Rubbing
you
it
right now,
in.
bro. Nobody likes you right
TJ.
now.
What's a sweater?
The cool breeze feels real nice right now.
I saw it in a movie once.
What's up, Cool Breeze?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cool Breeze.
Brody.
Hey, I don't care that we were off the air when we were talking about it. We were talking about the Love Shack.
Yeah.
By the way,
Tell us about the Love Shack.
yeah, but explain
Oh,
what
the Love Shack. Allison,
explain
you
what
go
it
ahead and
is.
tell them.
Explain what
Oh,
it is for
boy.
everyone because they
Okay,
didn't hear it.
so we have a section in our shop that's just welding booths, right? They're not necessarily used for welding anymore.
Oh.
It's gotten to the point where we have to have a security camera pointed in at the booths.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see. All
It
right.
may be
teenage
shop class, but
hormones.
love is in the air.
It
The
seats
last,
about
like-
20, so come on. Wait.
The last 4 months of school, before we got the security cameras in, we had to keep it padlocked so people wouldn't go in there.
Wow.
Oh.
Scrappy.
Welding rods are the only rods.
Well,
I can't say that.
No,
can I?
no, you cannot. We're talking about a high
This
school.
show is going to be for high school
Murph,
kids.
we plan to produce a lot of things out of our shop, but children is not one.
right?
Oh my god. Unsponsored content.
That's awesome.
So great.
I was going to have a quick comeback, and I got nothing.
Blank.
Well, nothing you can say for a PG show, man. This might be certainly the least amount of F-bombs and swearing from any of our shows that have ever been on ever, because high school kids are going to hear this. And high
I
school
can
kids
assure
don't
you that
swear.
Allison has never heard a bad word in our shop.
I'm certain
know
that
what
she
Please.
has not done that.
Virgin
I don't want to
ears.
tarnish my image of Allison by thinking that she said,
Allison, I can only imagine the first time you caught a finger or a thumb in that English wheel, and boy, the whole town.
I
heard it.
haven't.
She hasn't.
Oh well,
I
it's
have not.
it's kind of like riding a motorcycle, my beautiful girl. It's not if, it's when and how bad. I have squished. Oh my gosh, have I done it? Lost fingernails, lost all sorts of stuff. It's
So Allison,
So-
what's your jam? What's your jam? What are you into? What are you working on right now?
36
Well, it's summertime also, so how's that?
Pretty good. Just kind of enjoying it. Been waiting for TJ to open the shop again so I can get in there.
TJ,
as well.
what's the hold up?
Summer.
School.
Bathroom remodel at home. I'm almost done though.
Okay.
There you go. That's fair.
Mhm. But I recently discovered a love for TIG and MIG welding. So that's kind of mainly what I do in the shop, along with body work on the Zephyr. And I'm actually the president of the Customs Club. So on top of work,
she does it all.
Well, Madam President, are you going into your senior year?
I am.
Okay.
Allison, what do you want to do after high school?
Yeah.
I've been looking into a trade school, hopefully just to kind of get some footing, get a little more life experience in before I go off and do whatever it is I want to do. I really want to stay in the car world, but nothing's ever promised. So
Yeah.
There's always traveling in your future. The stars.
Before you work at Murphy's?
Maybe like a little internship, Murph?
Yeah, just remember this guy named Murpho that said to you one time, you should check out Murpho's after high school.
How can I forget? Old School Rod is on my welding hood.
There you go.
Hey, nice.
Brownie points.
Well-
We see you, Allison.
No, but Allison, don't forget us when you get done with school.
Yeah.
Okay, I
We'll
won't.
be here.
Hey, when
So-
she says Old School Rods on the front of her welding helmet, so she made the front page. These guys, when they got back from the Grand National, like
Everything just
students
blew
on
up.
fire. I can't even explain it.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
They made the front page of the newspaper 4 times.
What?
Nice.
Got celebrities.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not talking about the Willamina newspaper. I'm talking about some of the bigger city newspapers around. And so Murpho's sticker was on the front page of the McMinnville newspaper there with Allison Bent Down Welding right there. So
There you go.
yeah, the
Thanks
girls
for
doing a
representing
little
us.
sponsoring for you there in Oregon, buddy.
Yeah, thank
Awesome.
you.
Yeah, that
need
makes me
By
happy.
the way, McMinnville is home to McMinimans, which is the bar. It's a microbrew bar that's all over the Portland metro area, but there's a huge one in McMinnville. Just so you guys know. So we need to go up there and
Brewskis.
yeah.
Allison, I don't want you spending too much time in the bar.
I can't make any promises.
She's sassy. She's going to fit in great here.
Yeah.
We have a tiny TIG welding influencer in the world. We need to sponsor.
So not too long ago, and TJ and I text occasionally. We've been trying to. It's mostly me that doesn't do a great job of this, but TJ's done a very good job of like staying in touch since we crossed paths at the Roadster show, and he sends me texts of some stuff they're doing sometimes. And man, dude, you sent me some cars that I saw. I was like, are you guys really building these cars? I was like, OMG, like y'all are getting down, dude. Like you guys are really doing cars.
Yeah, we've got some amazing stuff. It's like I said, I mean, we have in the Zephyr that we have in the shop, it has like a crazy history, a musical history, and it has to do with Kaiser capos. I won't get into that. That's a whole nother story. But I mean, these kids, yeah.
Part two.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're a guitar player, you know what a capo is, and you know who Kaiser is. So this car once belonged to that estate. So I mean, it's not real often that a grown-up that is crazy in love in the custom world gets to work on a Zephyr, let alone a high school kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
a
So
37
these guys,
too. I mean,
Gorgeous.
Yeah. So they have a 37 Zephyr sitting. Well, Allison, the enforcer, has a 37 Zephyr sitting in her bay. Yeah. And like I said, they have a 66 Coupe de Ville, switch suspensions. So it's all tubular 4-link. It's a frame dragger, spark thrower.
Yeah.
We got to be careful because we have forest fires in Oregon. So we have to keep it lifted in the summer, but in the winter, this baby will throw sparks all day.
I was going to say, late September, you're good to go.
Yeah, absolutely, man. LS swaps, sheet metal. I mean, they're doing it all, man. Lately, and we've had, since then, neighboring communities. So this far, since the Grand National Roaster Show, and since these guys have put their club together, they've been asked and they have ran 3 large car shows. And when I say ran, I mean they did registration, they made the T-shirts, dash plaques, they did it all. They have ran 3 large car shows, including being the major help at a huge casino down the road from us at a car show that they hold. So these kids, I mean, they're getting their names out, and they have people ask often, can we bring a car up here? Will you work on a car? And so unfortunately we have to tell them, no, we have some important cars in front of you. But so the hopes is we'll have the Cadillac down at the Grand National this next year.
Sweet.
Nice.
We've already booked our rooms, and if I can get Allison to hammer down, then we're hoping to bring the Zephyr down there so that she can showcase some of her metalworking experience.
With a name like the Enforcer, I feel like Allison can probably handle
He'll be there. I was just looking. I was just looking at Miss Sarah going, that car's going to be there, no problem.
The car's going to be done, painted.
Yeah.
Allison's like, I'm on this. Got it.
Yeah, Allison's got it. Allison has got it. She's a superstar. But you know what? So speaking of sheet metal and Grand National, so the kids, you know, while we were at Grand National, they got to meet Penny from West Coast Customs. We know Penny. We all know Penny.
We know Penny. Yes.
Penny, we all know
custom
Penny.
Mom.
And we all love Penny. And
Yes.
Penny absolutely fell in love with these kids. In fact, they went home with $2,000 worth of merchandise from you and West Coast Customs. You know, Penny, and I got a couple of shirts out of the deal. But no. So, you know, Penny, she sent everybody over to their booth. So Gene was coming over there. Ian, you know, full custom, he came over. So, you know, at one point, Allison, since she's got here, she's gotten into this custom deal, and she's starting to study, and she's into the Metallica, the James Hetfield Zephyr, and she knows that Rick Dorr built this thing. Okay, and so Rick Dorr was actually over at you guys' booth, and I told Allison, I said, hey, go over there and ask that guy to come look at your display. And she said, what are you talking? I said, just go ask him. Well, who is it? And and so I said, it's just Rick Dorr. And she's, oh my God, that's really Rick.
No, I was shaking. Oh gosh, I stuttered. I felt like an idiot. But I got him over there.
Don't ever feel that way, baby. Ever. Because there's going to be a day where kids are going to look over and go, hey, there's Miss Allison right there. Mm-hmm, and they're going to say that same thing. Man, I felt like an idiot going to look at her. You know what I mean?
Shoot, I'm excited to meet Allison.
Exactly. So am I.
Yeah.
Hey, and unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry we got to wrap this up. We're running out of time, but I really would like to get you guys back on here again and talk more. You know. So
listen, this is going to end up being like one of our favorite episodes.
Yeah.
Mainly because of the lane that we're in, the kids and TJ and what they're doing. Like, I'm so proud of you all, and I'm so appreciative of what you're doing, TJ and Allison. We're proud of you too. I'll tell you what, why don't we plan to do a follow-up episode as soon as they're in print and they get to have that. I really, really want to talk to you all about that experience of what it's like to be in a magazine. That would be really important to us. So we can get that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And what's going on in the shop, like what's happening.
Yeah, I want to say the on-sale date.
It's the 1st of September.
Is it September or October?
1/14.
It's September because we
okay.
Will get it
So
month,
first week in September.
Okay.
Yeah.
Car Culture Deluxe 114, Willamina Kustoms.
So like a month and a half, maybe we could get that while it's fresh.
This is.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So, go ahead, TJ.
No, that's absolutely awesome. Because I would love for some of the students, including the Enforcer Allison there, to speak about their experience. We had Gene Winfield, the Gene Winfield, come to our high school shop and do a 2-day clinic. And from that,
Are y'all accepting
have-
30-year-old exchange students from Texas?
We do. Yeah, 30 plus. Yes, we do.
Whoa, no, we don't need the plus, sir. We don't need the plus.
Okay. Plus or minus. How about that?
There you go. Minus.
Yeah. Yeah, and so Shelby, you guys will be good. You guys will be happy to know, and I'm trying to talk fast, that coming October-ish, November-ish, we're going to have an all-girls / non-traditional LGBTQ, etc. people in industry. And we're talking to All Girls Garage.
Let's do it.
Yes.
And Bogey and Faye about coming down and doing a 2-day clinic with us at Willamina High School.
So
maybe the
awesome.
magazine should be there
Let
to
us
cover
Yeah.
know the dates.
The
We
magazine
are
should
there.
be there.
I want to
Yeah.
be there.
We're there.
I think the magazine should be there.
In October?
Okay. In October-ish.
October-ish.
Yes.
Okay.
Will you keep us
TBD.
posted on
So-
that?
I want to be an honorary
We're going to lock the
club
date
member.
down next week.
I want to be an honorary club member.
It's girls.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, that's your home.
I'll wear the
man.
T-shirts. I'll wear the
No, he's
T-shirts.
welcome. He can come.
Not a girl, Allison.
Yeah. Dude.
We're gonna be
Still
like
got
we're gonna be
family,
like
though.
Master Blaster, baby. I'm gonna put you on my back and we're just gonna go. I got you. Hey, but, all right, TJ. If people want to get a hold of you or see your gear, or the kids want to get interested or buy T-shirts or whatnot, how can they do that? How can they get a hold of y'all?
Reach out
So
to
I'm going
us.
to let the enforcer tell you.
All right.
Tell us, girl.
So reach out to us on our Instagram. It's at Willamina Kustoms. It is ran by TJ and I personally. All you have to do is DM us, and we can start talking and figure it out.
Yee.
Awesome.
Well,
Love it.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I want a XXX of every T-shirt you're ever gonna make
Yes,
from
please.
now.
Oh,
To the end of
you're a big
time.
man like me, huh? That's even hard. That's
He's
even
not
harder
small.
in Texas.
Yeah, I'm 6'4", 285. Right,
Okay,
right
well,
around
you
that
know
mark,
what?
so.
I hadn't hit the 6'4", but I'm on the positive side of 285. So we're in the same boat, buddy.
That's awesome. Well, hey guys, thank you so much for being on our show, man. We really appreciate you guys, and I can't wait to talk to you guys again. man.
I'm
This
so
is
excited.
fun.
Same.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry we had to cut it short. Man,
Yeah.
we didn't
Yeah.
need hours
We'll talk
for
again
this.
soon.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, thank you all very
Thanks,
much.
y'all.
And TJ, man, we really appreciate you and all you're out there doing, bro.
Absolutely.
Allison,
Yep,
keep
it's
them in
perfect.
line.
Crack
Always.
crack the whip. So once again,
Yep, enforcer.
ladies and gentlemen, we have been talking to TJ and Allison, the enforcer from Willamina Kustoms in Willamina, Oregon. If you guys want to touch base with them, it's on Instagram at Willamina Kustoms. Just DM them and then rock and roll and point you in the right direction. And ladies and gentlemen, we got to knock this out. So from Miss Sarah, Miss Shelby, Murpho, and myself,
That's a wrap.
that's
That's
a
a
wrap.
wrap.
Thank you all.
Thanks, guys.
And thanks again. Keep print media alive. Thanks for listening to the Custom Culture Rodcast, brought to you by Old School Rods and Car Culture Luxe magazines.